going first playing Emilie could be advantageous if we get the right cards. I think I'm gonna actually send back, based on what our opponent's playing, I think I'm gonna send back everything except Sealy and the dice fixing. Okay, I'm gonna open with Liney here.
It's an honor to be here.
Them opening on Emilie is not too uncommon, actually. I personally don't know how to use Emilie aside from just being like a burning bot. I think I'm just going to set up some skill here. Maybe swap to Emilie and have her take some of the damage just to get a bit of relief. Have some burning trigger, see what I can do from there. Maybe I also just go to Nahida. I think if I just go with the game plan of going with Nahida, I should be fine. But I'm not sure how much pressure I'm going to be able to apply by doing that. Yeah, let me go to Nahida. Are they going to double skill here? I mean, that's the only thing they've got dice for, right? Double skill, go for the Emilie burst. Okay, play this here. So I've got an interesting action that I can take here. I can just end the turn and ramp. And I don't know if that's the correct play, but it possibly is. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just have a little bit more dice to work with next turn. Try and see if we can loop a little bit more of the burning. It also lets us go first, so we should be able to get seeds applied to everybody this time. Okay, let's see. Do I even want Paradise? I probably do, right? Because worst case, I just tune or play Favonia's Library. Okay, I'm gonna have to play Library anyways. But let me do the first skill here. Yeah. Hot Spring O'Clock is actually really a weird card in this deck because of your timings. But Mystic Soup is new, and Mystic Soup is incredibly scary in my opinion. Okay, we're gonna be taking some damage here. Ooh, double Chef Mao. I actually like that. So I'm gonna go Chef Mao, Chef Mao. Play the new Mystic Hotpot or Mystic Soup. Which do we get? I think we just heal for 2 here. Okay. Then we go eat over the Kid Kujirai. Okay. Reroll. Want as many Dendro dice as I can get away with here. Okay, not ideal, but I don't want to do this. I think I'm going to tune one of the hotpots. Play Lotus. Oh, not play Lotus. Play Gambler's Earrings. Then normal it. No, skill. Okay, get some seeds up. We should be able to get one more burning this turn. They're probably going to go Klee here, right? Oh, they're not going to go Klee here. Okay, okay. Oh, if only we had Ball Princess in the last set of draws, that would have actually been really, really nice. Okay, I can see it, opponent. I can see it. Okay. Do I want to actually tune anything here? Okay, I do get a burning reaction, which means I get seed triggers. So I think I'm going to eat over here. This gives us dice without having to tune and actually draws us a few more cards. I do play a Foss Swap in this deck, so there is an option for me to go to Emilie and just have Emilie tank some damage. Hopefully Foss Swap back. Okay. Take your normal attack. That's actually a lot of summon pressure. I am not very comfortable with that. I can't do anything else here, so I think I am just going to go to Emilie, just have her soak up some of the damage. Hopefully get a Foss Swap. If I don't get a Foss Swap, then I have got Lotus Crisps to try and do something here. Okay. Emilie's going to take a ton of damage here. The double pyro version is actually an interesting way to capitalize on the Lumidos case because of that, just it puts on everywhere. Okay, I didn't get my Foss Swap. but that's also fine by me. I think the only weird thing is that you end up with a lot of pyro application from burning, so no, that makes sense. You spray it here and then you just get a whole bunch of burning and you try and loop it. K3. Yoi burst does 5 here. Oh. So because I haven't lost yet, I have an interesting setup I can do here. Or I can just Culx's Arts, Lotus Crisp, kill. I think that's maybe the correct play to do here. Okay, how many cards? I've got 10. I'm gonna need all the dice I can get away with now, so I think I am just going to not play the Treasure Seeking Sealy. There is an argument for letting Emilie die so that I go back to Nahida, but I think having Emilie there means I can have some end of turn pressure. How do I want to do this now? So my Foss Swaps are in there. I can get another burning, or I can just set up the case. Oh no. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up the case. They're going to attack in here. I'm going to go to Nahida. I'm going to go, I haven't lost yet. Burst. I haven't lost yet. Tune Treasure Seeking Sealy and tune Strategize. Hit them with a burst. Okay. Now we should be in a position where Liney can just 1v1 Nahida. Okay, they do end first. I wonder if I want to use Ultimate Surfing Buddy here. Does Ultimate Surfing Buddy give me any more pressure that I have to worry about? Or do I want to use it next turn to try and get some reactions? Either way, I'm going to go Dendro Resonance, Hotpot onto Nahida, heal up Nahida. Okay. End turn. This should actually get us there. Had to be a little bit more conservative with health pool totals, but it did really get us there. Going first again. And okay, this is actually a really good opening hand. Our opponent is on a considerably interesting deck. I'm guessing they're going to try and set up burning and then just melt off of the burning reactions. It's an interesting way to do it. I thought of doing something similar with like the old shell of Finale, where you just kind of go Liney, Fischl, and Nahida, but using Emilie instead, and then just going on full summons. It didn't work as nicely as I thought it would. It puts me in a little bit of an awkward position. It puts me committing to the double unless I hit the... Takes -1 damage, takes -2 damage the next time they take damage. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Okay. I can skill set up and then normal. I don't know what that really does for me, but it's a line that I want to look into. I think maybe I got a little bit greedy. I should have hotpotted first before I did Treasure Seeking Sealy, just to see that if I could get that -2 that the Mystic Soup can give you. Because if I could get the -2 on the skill, then I could just go skill. But at the moment, that's not an option. I could Knights of Favonia's Library, see if I can skill a second time in a row. That would be ideal in this situation, I think. Okay. It's a little bit of a slower start from both my opponents and I. Okay, I don't want to tune here. I don't want double skill that much. It does give us another stack for Treasure Seeking Sealy, so there is that. I'm gonna end first here. Having double Dendro summon is an interesting case, but I don't know how badly I actually want that. Okay, we remain HP neutral on both sides, but I want to see what they're going to do. Switch to Kaya. Okay. My opponent is on a really, really interesting deck. I'm curious what their end goal actually is here. Okay, didn't draw a Foss Swap, unfortunately, though. But do I want any Dendro dice this turn? Probably. There is no. Oh, I want some Dendro dice just in case. Okay, apparently Favonia's library is saving our game here. Okay. Switch to line here.
It's an honor.
I want to see how they want to approach this. They could skill here, but then they take a burning reaction. Okay. Our opponent playing Meluzine's Emilie Kaya Dia. This seems like they're honestly just trying to have a lot of fun, which props to them for that. I'm gonna be real. Okay, based on how they're playing, they're probably going talent, yeah. Okay. I do hit them here. It shows we get 3 summons. We get 3 summons, but one of those immediately goes off. We can get an end of turn burning here. And I can triple check. But I don't know how much I want to actually do that. Switch to Emilie. Do I want to go for a double here? Okay, I'm going to go hotbot just to cycle 1 dice. See what I can get. Okay. I'm going to draw out. Hopefully I hit my other Favonius library. I think I only play 1, maybe 2. Okay, I can afford to tune 1 Gamblers. There's my Foss Swap though. I don't think the I Haven't Lost Yet is going to be good in this matchup. And the Foss Swap, I think I'm going to tune. I don't think it's actually that good right now. Okay, set up some stacks. We're going to have 2 elements supplied here. And I don't know how they're going to capitalize on it because they've got no front-loaded pyro. All of their pyro is incredibly backloaded. Because Dia needs to skill twice to even do 1 pyro. If they're playing Klee or Liney or anyone else, I could see this being actually a little bit scarier. But I don't feel pressured at the moment. Which I think is what you need when you're playing an Emilie deck. You kind of just need your opponent not to be doing a whole lot so that you can actually get your game plan off. Because Emilie just sits there as, like, she just sits there as an ultimate bot, basically. Not ultimate, she sits there as a passive bot. Whereas, you're really only caring about lingering fragrance more than actually anything else. Okay, what is my opponent? Okay. I think this is actually going to be premium here. Because now they've got pyro on everyone. Now we just go to Nahida and start trying to do things. Yeah, they're going to Dia skill here. Are they? Question mark? I can't see them doing anything else here. Maybe a normal attack, but... Okay. Skill here would be a little bit scary. I don't want to end on Liney if they do go skill. Okay, 4 cost skill. That's interesting. Let's see if I can bait them to swap to someone. Because there is a situation here, right, that they swap to somebody and then I just gamblers and get away with the game. Okay, if they swap here, then I win instantly. If they end here, I do deal some damage, but probably not enough. I can double skill. I can't gamblers and double skill, but I can double skill. Okay, what are you going to do, opponents? You can't swap. I think you just have to end, right? Oh, they did swap. So this is a little bit unfortunate for them. Does a normal attack get me there? Normal attack does not get me there. So I've got to play both my resonances. Oh, okay. That's a little bit unfortunate. I kind of needed that second resonance. Maybe, right? Okay. Tick from the burning. Tick. I get 1 gambler's proc. They lose Emilie, which means they don't get their follower. Okay, I get 1 more attack here. Emilie passive can still trigger. Okay. So he heals 5. And I'll need to tune my last food piece. Okay, this is fine. Okay, I think Bia dies in this end turn as well. And then I take a melt here. Oh, no wait, I don't take a melt because this cancels out and leaves me with no aura. Possibly. Yeah, it leaves me with no aura. But they end on a pyro aura due to the seeds. And then next turn, I just open up with a burst, and that's the game. This deck feels weird, right? Because it feels... Emilie feels like she wants you to be playing an aggro game plan, but you end up playing more of a mid-range game plan than you do actually anything else, because you need time to set up those summons. You need time for your Emilie pass to actually do anything. And you need to find the right, like, board positioning to actually not just have Nahida, who is your carry here, die. Okay, let's see. They're gonna go skill, right? Okay, he does heal himself. Okay, what are you going for here? I would love if it told you here which one they triggered. I know it tells you, but it doesn't actually tell you like which the effect they got was. Okay. Okay, -1 takes 3. Okay. Yeah. See, like here, it doesn't tell you in this match history menu, but it actually tells you otherwise. Okay, that's an interesting play from opponent. Did they just play Ultimate Surfing Buddy? No, they used the skill, right? Yeah. Ooh, that's a little bit scary. Okay, heal up to 8. Okay, go for the burn here. Ult. Now do I just... They don't have enough, right? Hopefully. I should just be able to like double tune or the normal attack and do something and get them here. But otherwise, if they manage to kill Nahida, I think I just go to Emilie burst and let the end of turn bursts do the rest. Oh, they're trying to make Masters of the Nightwind work. This is a card I want to play around with because it's got interesting text box and it should do a lot of things, right? Especially for like Melusine engines and other stuff like that. Okay, my opponent just goes, so I'm just going to do a normal attack. This triggers burning, Emilie passes, takes care of the rest, and that's the game.
This doesn't look